Hey guys, welcome back. Thanks again for being a part of the channel at Not Your Father's Capital. Now, if you ever not part of the channel, please subscribe down below, smash that like button, all that good stuff. And let's get into what I came here to talk to you about as we look into Solana, okay? One of the cryptos outperforming the rest of the market. Now, a lot of you guys watch these videos, and I do not really understand why, but you watch the videos and then you FUD Solana down in the comments. But what I'm about to show you guys here on the channel is going to be some very good stuff. So stick around, subscribe down below, smash that like button. Let me know that you guys all hold Solana. If you do, that's one way of letting me know. And let's get down into it. But remember, this is kind of not to be confused with financial advice. These are just my thoughts and comments as I look into what exactly is going on in the crypto market. So please do your own due diligence and homework with all things crypto and financial. But here it is, guys. If we look right here at this green candle, this is one you don't get to see too often. But if you look at Solana, basically getting up as high as $48 on the day, brushing up against that $48 level, opening at $41. And what I want to share with you kind of is what we were looking at in this chart is something very, very interesting. Okay, so you take away exactly what's going on basically back in 2021, where we saw the all-time highs, of course, with every crypto broadly across the markets. But since falling off, right, and getting down into that slump where we are now in this bear territory, right? You can see this right here. This green line right here is exactly where we are starting new highs, okay? Now, this is something for 2023. This is definitely a new high, but this is where you got to be interested in Solana because look where we once came from, guys. And I've said it before, I've said it again. This was kind of where I was swing trading Solana back here in this $90 to $100 level. Solana is a very volatile, very good project. It's a very good blockchain that I firmly believe in. But alongside that is this opportunity within a bear market that you can make some money off Solana, obviously. And that's something where it does not have to necessarily change your perspective on Solana. You could believe in it or not believe in it any more or less. It's just basically how are you going to play your cards in this market? And that's kind of what I've been doing. And we look into exactly on a day like today. For those of you that have bots set up and you've been playing certain kind of grids, congratulations. This is a very strong day. Keep riding this green wave, but it's Solana, and we all know exactly what can happen, and it can fall off the face of the earth. But right here, as we had Chairman Powell talk about the federal interest rates possibly hiking, Solana did not care. The Dow went up and down. We saw Bitcoin brush over 35K today. Solana does not care. It continues its trek onward. So I'm interested to hear what you guys have to say down below in the comments. What exactly is driving Solana higher and higher? Let me know down below in the comments, but let's get into exactly why Solana is driving right now. And quite frankly, with a lot of the other altcoins, I think it's causing a lot of institutional interest, despite the liquidation stranglehold that the going on with the FTX proceedings. But we saw Solana 25%, guys, in the last 24 hours, hitting about $45, as I said earlier, and more so in the last 30 days, guys. If you bought Solana like I did, you were up 80% over that time span, okay? Very, very strong stuff, so congratulations to those holders as well. But this is where we are seeing basically, kind of a striking back, if you will. Solana, people who believed in Solana were all basically chased off the face of the earth, not just because of the Sam Bankman-Fried FTX fiasco, but more so with how the inefficiency that was on their network, right? The shutdowns, the failures, everything along the way. But despite packing that punch, right, what they promised and under-delivered with the downtime, that is yet to be deciphered. But everything on that front and the metrics have been all positive notes coming out of Solana. The developers aside, everybody is on board. And it seems like Solana, despite being one of the top performers in 2023, they are firmly gearing up for the next bull cycle, and it's going to be something that I'm going to be along for the ride. So obviously we're going to continue to talk Solana on this channel, as I said, but that's basically where it comes down to, and nobody really knows exactly how this bankruptcy proceeding is going to fall out. But this is essentially what we're looking at, guys. We're seeing developer support growing over 40% over the past year, and that's where you have a lot of the community within Solana. That's kind of one of the driving forces that's been able to hold Solana through these tough times with the SBF stuff going on, okay? And more so what we're seeing is basically the Solana Bitcoin pairing has been more attractive and more rewarding than the Ethereum Bitcoin pairing, okay? And that's a lot alongside of what we have talked about. I've talked about it in a video with India, how Solana is becoming the blockchain of India. It's more enticing. They're doing a lot of strategic implementation of their blockchain in India and in countries outside of the mainstays that are basically deferring people away from Ethereum, and that's causing a lot of incentive along those lines. Now, I'm not saying that's necessarily the reason, but that's just another factor, another a stepping stone, if you will, for Solana to absolutely get to where they're going to, and that's kind of what you're seeing, and it's the same old narrative, right? Trying to beat Ethereum, trying to basically find a better Ethereum and make something such as the likes as what Cardano's striving to do, Solana's striving to do. Okay, everybody wants to be the Ethereum killer, and that's essentially what it comes down to. And I personally do not like that phrase. I don't think that there's any reason why you need to kill Ethereum. I think Ethereum is great for crypto, and it provides us a very, very strong bridge and something that we, truthfully do not have, and I don't think we could function without Ethereum. But more so, we're getting into basically the future of crypto, right? Everything within crypto, from a development standpoint, is evolving. This is a new wave, guys. We're getting into Web3, Layer 2s, all exciting stuff, and now the shorts are left behind, and a lot of true believers of Solana are absolutely rejoicing today. And it's not necessarily casting a ballot for the future, a crystal ball. This is about today and celebrating today and what exactly we're seeing on the charts, okay? Tomorrow's a new day, but today we're going to celebrate Solana, and that's exactly what I came here to talk to you guys about in this video. But Solana continues to develop, right? And that's essentially what we're seeing, where despite the FTX and everything going on with their bankruptcy holdings, that's where the Solana bulls that are saying that once that is dealt with, it's only going to be up for Solana. And you look at how they've been performing in 2023 alongside the optimism and the hope and the big institutional bets from Solana whales betting on that this FTX bankruptcy holdings, that they will all resolve themselves. This is where we're going to see a lot of room for Solana to run in the future. 2024 is going to be very exciting. So that's what it comes down to, guys. It's a very strong community. The developer community is strong, and that's why Solana keeps running with no end in sight. So we're going to celebrate today. I'm going to have updates along the way next week, the days ahead, all good stuff coming out from crypto. So remember to subscribe down below if you have not yet done so. And we'll see you guys all in the next video. Thanks, everyone.